Good boy. Hey, Jane. Let's see if it pops up on anybody's feed here. I'm glad you made it in, Jane. Hi, Christy. Hi, Sherry. Hi, guys. Thought I'd just try an unannounced live. So I'm probably not going to have my moderators, but that's okay. I don't think this is going to be a very long live, just a little check-in. Hi, Licia? Hope that's how you say it. How are you guys doing? We're doing okay. How are you doing, Jacqueline? Yeah, same here. Pretty much every single day it's hot and muggy. It'll probably be that way until, I'm guessing, September, October. So I don't really take Cody out much because I don't want him to get sick from the heat. Oh, that's nice. Where's Cannon City? What state is that? We'll just have to ignore the trolls in here too. Do the best I can. Like I said, it's not going to be a real long live. Yeah, it's been hot everywhere, I guess. Oh, Colorado's such a pretty state. I love Colorado. I love Wyoming, Montana. Is it hot in Indiana too? Oh, Lucille. I didn't expect you to be in here. I just wanted to come on unexpected and see how it goes. So I just kind of been doing what I can on a comment, but it's fine. We just ignore. Hi, Susan. How are you? I was just kind of doing a little test. See how it goes with not saying I'm going to do a live. I know it's been, well, it's been a while since I did my last video. But this week, just days get away from me. And then I did the tiny house thing, and I'm back to talking to getting my, my sponsorship with Tiny Life Homes. So we've been emailing all of that. So I've had a lot on my mind this week. And I won't lie, Cody did throw up one day, so you know how I get. I panic because of January, but I honestly think it was probably the heat because he was okay after that. So, Susan, I did. Thank you so much. I saw in your card, I hope I did the right email because I emailed you that day. And I didn't know, it said it went through. But I don't know, my connection should be good here, but I thought I had seen your email and I had sent that to you. It was a really big email. But thank you so much. Yes. Yes, I did get it. Very sweet. So I hope you got that email I sent you. I'm worried it didn't go through. But yeah, anyway, Cody did get, like I said, he did vomit one day, just once. And I do panic a little, you know that. But like I said, I think it was the heat. It's just so hot every single day. And we had been out more, so he's been doing okay since then, though. Ah, Susan, that, I don't know. That's a bummer. Maybe I'll try emailing again, because I had sent a really long email and I was hoping you would get it. I'm gonna try to do that again. But thank you so much. Yeah, I had written such a big email and I thought, well, I thought it went through, but no, I don't speak Italian. I'm only half Italian. My dad was the one who's 100% Italian, and my mom is not. Yeah, Jacqueline, it is. And I don't know if you were subscribed or checking out this channel before, but in January, Cody got really sick. And I guess golden retrievers are prone to stress colitis. And the vet said he picks up on a lot of my stress. So, and I try to be okay for him, but he got really sick and dehydrated. But like I said, I think this last time was just kind of a fluke there, but of course I got worried. Okay, what's this? Let me see. Susan, Southeastern Tennessee. Ooh. Oh, that's exciting. So you're coming to Southeastern Tennessee. That is exciting. And you're looking for a farm. Oh. Do you know like what town you have in mind? Not that I really know all the towns here. I don't know. Oops. Thank you, Lucille. You are so good. And I totally did not expect you to be in here. I didn't contact anybody. I just came on here and that's it to see. Hi, Ronald. The AT&T seems to be working well. There was like a day or two, it kind of, like I looked at my phone, I was like, what's going on? Well, it said connected without internet. But like after 5 minutes, it went back on. So I think it's good. Is it doing okay in this live? Hi, Luann. Yeah, I actually told people here, I'm like, I'm pretty sure my moderators won't be here because I didn't say that I was going live, and I expect that. I'm like, we'll just have to ignore. Hi, Jeannie. But anyway, yeah, this week I've still been working on my store. I'm trying to find the best store where I can make a profit off of some sales. Like, I know you guys said on my last live you would like calendars, and the calendar is one of the first things I actually did. I actually have a store on Zazzle. I found it was easier to get it together. The only thing is I have to make 200% sure that before I link the store to YouTube that I'm choosing the best one to get like the best profit, because I do want to make a little from the sales. That's the whole point. But I'm trying to get that figured out. It might just be through Zazzle, because I found that to be the best. Some of them charge, like Fourth Wall and Shopify and things like that. I don't want to pay a monthly fee. But yeah, I've been working on that this week. Hi, Chris. And then Cody. I also had a doctor appointment. I found this clinic I could go to where they wrote my prescriptions for me. Oh, Ronald, no, not, we don't like this heat. That's why I think Cody got sick the other day, because we try to really only go out, like, when I get up in the morning, we go out a little bit, have coffee, and it's already hot then. But then I'll go out at night, and, you know, a lot of times Cody will want to go out during the middle of the day and see his friends, so I let him do that, but I just keep an eye on him. Yeah, Jacqueline, I mean, if I'm gonna have my YouTube merch on here, I mean, to sell it, I want to make at least a little profit. I mean, it's not supposed to just, I know that they take their percentage because they do it all. They're gonna do the printing and all of that. But how was my dentist? I did not get the tooth out. The dentist did like a full head scan or whatever, full mouth scan, and he said that he didn't think that tooth warranted having that come out. So I don't know, but I did remember, like, the next day I was like, oh, I forgot I grind my teeth at night really bad. And yes, Claire, I've looked into some. It's so hard to know because some things I found online are a scam. I know some people say to watch out for that, and it's really a shame that you can't trust everybody. But I don't know. Hi, Abby. This is just my unannounced quick little live, and oh, I don't know, Ronald. At this point, I'm just really looking for any work. I mean, I've really done retail. That's really all I've done. I don't know. I've applied to so many places on Indeed, and I've always gotten my jobs from Indeed. I've never had any issue getting a job. Usually when I go to interviews, they hire me, and that's not been happening. So I don't know. But I'm focusing on my YouTube. I did a video last week. I got paid for that. That is really good for me. You guys know I really want to do YouTube as my job. So, hi, Debbie. But yeah, like I said, you know, I'm just kind of, I keep applying. It's really weird. I don't know. I have my own theories, but I won't share it because I don't want to get people in an uproar. It's just what I feel like when I go to an interview. I don't know. But like I said, I just signed my actual agreement with Tiny Life Homes. So I went over all of that really good. They paid me last week. So now I kind of understand a little more how this works, but I am excited for it. You know, we agreed on a price, and I know it's kind of a drive for me, but I'm reimbursed for gas, so that really helps me. And if it's only, you know, once a month, maybe twice, I like to get out of Tennessee, but Cody will have to stay home with my mom. So, but yeah, before I knew it, the week was, I don't know, it was just kind of over, and I thought, I haven't done a video in 6 days, and it's like, I don't really go a lot of places. I'm, you know, conserving gas. I have to go to the chiropractor. I've not wanted to go until after July 4th week is over. Yeah, Christy, that would be fun. That'd be a lot of fun. Yeah, Ronald, it's not that easy. If I had all this money and I didn't have to worry about money, it's a lot easier to just get up and move. But when you don't, you're kind of stuck in a place. So, and I don't want to go back to Indiana really ever. I thought about it because my daughter, she's starting college. I'm super proud. She, as you know, I had to miss her graduation. I was really down after that, really down. But I'm hoping that I can go help move her in to her dorm. Like I said, I'm really proud of her. So I want to be able to go to Indiana and get her moved in. And now I sound really old because my daughter's going to college and she's very, very smart. I didn't have that opportunity like she does. So I said, you need to just go. Hi, Mrs. Meyer. Hi, Gloria. But yeah, I'm so excited. I want to go and help her move in. I mean, I wish I had all this money. I could just get her a bunch of stuff, but that's not going to happen. She knows. My daughter is known through the years, you know. She knows I've been struggling on my own, and this whole divorce was really hard. So she sees that. I mean, I'm just here doing the best I can. I'm not giving up on my social media. I love it. And my sponsorship I'm happy for. And I was blessed with that opportunity to show that house and make some money. That really helped me. So, hi, Mark. Thank you, angels. I'm really proud. The college she decided to go to, but I was even thinking of that. I was like, well, you know, I could move to maybe southern Indiana because I don't want to be anywhere up where I used to live. I don't want to be around somebody. I don't need that. That's really why I moved 500 plus miles away, was from him. So I don't want to go anywhere back up there. So I think if I moved like southern in Indiana, but then I think of it and seriously, I get depressed. Like really down, just thinking, oh, I have to go back to Indiana. I just don't want to. It's just not a pretty state. Hi, Midnight Madness. No, Chris, I am not. I'm not giving up on YouTube. Whenever I've had thoughts of that, I swear to you, like God sends somebody to do something or show me something, and it's like, oh, I know I meant to do YouTube. I like Tennessee. Oh, thank you, Gloria. Well, I have my snapping moments, let me tell you. I almost snapped with my road rage the other day, and it's just like everything just gets to me one day. I'm the type that I kind of ignore a lot. And then there's just comes a time when it's like you explode. And then it's like, look out. Because I mean, this guy getting on me, I'm like, I'm sorry that I can't go 50 around a big curve. Oh my gosh. And then I turned into here and it's kind of steep, and he did something, and I almost blasted my horn and did very unladylike. But it just everything, you know, like with the day I have, or the stress, and then you add to it that. Chris, my mom is good. We actually went a few days ago. She was really excited because I went up. I don't like to go to Newport that much. I'm closer. I'm kind of in between Newport and Morristown. Now, if I have to choose, I'll go to Morristown every time. I like Morristown. Morristown has good coffee. They have stores. They have shops. They have the state park. And I just I like Morristown. But I went up with her and we had fun. You know, we left Cody with her cat Yoda. Oh, I have to tell you. I'm sorry, but I laughed. She told me, she said, Yoda bit her the other day. Yoda is her cat. And she said, he kind of really bit. And she said, now she's scared of him. Sorry. Oh, these cats. It makes me laugh though. Yes, I have a daughter. I only have one daughter, and she's starting college in August. Sometime she's going to move in. Ronald, if I could move to any state, I didn't have to worry about money or where I was going to live, things like that, I would probably still, I don't know, my heart always goes to Montana first. Wyoming, I live there. Colorado's pretty. I've never, like, I just really passed through there, but it's pretty. I haven't been, like, to Maine. I've always wanted to visit Maine, New Hampshire, so I don't know, but as of now, I just always think of Montana. I don't know. You're 40 minutes to Morristown. Nice. I know, Ronald, I like cold. Me and Cody like cold. I hate the heat. I get sick from it, so does Cody. And no, I do not go swimming. I'm not a water person. Definitely not. I mean, I used to, when I was married, we'd go out on my father-in-law. He had a pontoon, and that was okay. I mean, I didn't mind going out on the lake, but I don't think I'd like to be like a lake person. Cody's doing good. He did vomit the other day, but I think it was from the heat. So I just kept him in all day, and I didn't give him anything. And then at night I gave him some of his wet food only, and he did fine with it. So yeah, that's why I want to go there. I'd rather be cold, seriously, because you can add clothes. Like when it's hot out, you can't. You just, I don't know. It's too humid here. Oh, Glacier Park, Lizzie, it's so pretty. Oh, it's my favorite. I mean, I know I haven't been there since I was like, how old was I? 20? I think I was 20, 21. I spent 3 months there for the summer at Many Glacier Hotel, and I have the best memories. I just loved it. I'd walk out of, we had like these dorms that were across the street, we lived there. And I came out one day and there was just this big old moose walking down the middle of the road. And I had heard, they told us when we got there, they said, get out of their way because moose will trample you. But my first day there, we got there, the workers got there like probably 4 days before the lodge opened so we could get ready, and it was just a lot of fun. Oh, Luann, I've never been to Yosemite. I would love to take a trip and go to all these parks, except Yellowstone. I have memories of that, and I think with my allergies and all that sulfur, I couldn't even see. I don't even remember really seeing anything because my eyes hurt the whole time. I couldn't see. Your mother was stalked by a moose in Maine? Abby, I'm serious. They said, just like you said on here, moose are more dangerous than bears. Like they said, if we see them on a trail, they said get out of their way because they will trample you. And my first hike I went on, I led us, there was like 5 of us. Hi, Brian. And I led because I had the bear spray. And I'll tell you, out of the corner of my eye, I saw something big and brown. And you know how, well, for me, my knees got like weak because I'm like, oh no, I thought it was a grizzly. So I turned and it's this huge moose. So we all stepped aside and he just went clunking by. And oh, it was the cutest thing. I mean, I know they could be mean. That is true though, moose. Cody down there. Moose can be more dangerous. They definitely can. I can't believe this is doing so well for not even announcing going live, just coming on here. I hear something weird. I think I have exceptional hearing. I guess that's a good thing. Eric, we did not get storms. It looked dark, but yeah, Ronald, I know. I get so mad because these tourists come into Gatlinburg and now the bears, they're so used to people feeding them that they go right up to them, and then guess what? That bear has to be euthanized. That really ticks me off. It's like these people, I don't know. They've got to do something about people and being dumb. It's not Yogi Bear. And that makes me so mad. It does. What's the farthest I've traveled? The furthest I've been from Indiana is probably Montana. I did go up to Canada. I think I went to the Calgary Stampede when I lived in Montana. Yeah, I remember going through the border. That was fun. But of course, me and my friends were young then. But yeah, we did go up to Canada, so. Oh yeah. I know. Those bison too. Right when you get to Yellowstone, they tell you you will be gored. I don't know why I always laughed at it. I'm like, well, if people are that dumb, I don't know what to tell them. Oh, you got a bed like Cody's? Oh, I bet. I bet, Abby. I bet she loves it. Cody loves his bed. There were like two beds that were bigger than his. I'm glad I didn't get them. I mean, although I could have probably slept in one. Really. Oh, yeah, Eric. I mean, I wish I can go to Italy one day. I've never been on a plane, though, and I don't really want to. I've been on a helicopter. I was on that when I was a police cadet, and I went up in the state police helicopter, and I don't like heights, and I didn't my best friend went up with me, and she just loved it, and I thought I was gonna die. Of course, I have a lot of anxiety too, so yeah, I'd have to be drugged. Oh, I know that, Angel. There's like this little bed. It says it's for people, but I mean, dogs can be in it too. Yeah, Ronald, I'd like to. Maybe one day when I actually have money, I can do that. I'd like to go back to Montana too. See, now people, I don't know, but there were people, remember like maybe 2 years ago, I went to Indiana and I was supposed to go on the train with my oldest sister to Glacier. I remember I got really sick on the way up here, up to Indiana, and I had to miss it. And there were people on there that started in, oh, you shouldn't be upset. You need to get over that. You can go again someday. Have I gone? Am I gonna there? I'm not gonna be able to go. That is why I was so upset. And that's why it's okay to get upset. I try to get used to like disappointment so it's not much of a shock, but I was really looking forward to that. And I didn't get to go. And then there's a certain person that, oh, you need to look at the bright side. You can just save up and go another time. Yeah. Here it is years later, honey. There's not going to be another time. So, yes, I was very upset. Yeah, I love that saying, Ronald. I get what people mean. Like, people say money doesn't buy happiness, and I understand what they're saying, but to people like me and people that have struggled, it kind of is happiness. I notice when I had extra money that my nerves and my stomach were better because I didn't worry quite as much. So I do believe that money does buy happiness because it buys peace of mind. You don't worry about, oh, are you going to pay your bills? Are you going to do this and that? And it really does make a difference. Oh, Eric, yeah. Indiana roads, oh, and the rest stops and oh, it's ugly. I don't I don't like it. Oh, I liked the train when I went 20 years ago. Yes, Sassy, exactly. And I'm telling you, there's one time when I just felt like I could breathe a little, and I noticed that my stomach issues were better. So I know that stress and anxiety and my nerves affect my stomach more than food. And it doesn't take much like to set it off or get a flare up. And then that can last quite a while. Yeah, exactly, Chris, because if I had money, I wouldn't have had to move to North Carolina because I could have just moved somewhere else and gotten somewhere else to go. But when it's not your tiny house, as I explained, you don't always get to decide. And I realized my mom thought she was doing a good thing. Like I said, I did like some of North Carolina, but yes, Abby, that's me too. And anxiety, I told this doctor I found this, and it was actually a free clinic, and I loved it. It's where I went for the dental. Oh, thank you, Eric. I appreciate that. Um, but yeah, when I went there, I told her that. I was kind of afraid to tell her because I am almost 45. Yay, I'm gonna be 45 in less than a month. That's nothing to be excited about. No, it's not. But I was like, sometimes I feel like my heart is racing and I'm not doing anything that would make it feel that way. And she's like, well, anxiety does that to people. And she said, you definitely have anxiety. I was like, yeah, no kidding. I know that. I know I have depression. I have the generalized anxiety disorder, a few other things I won't get into, but it's it does. But I don't know, there's just times I'm like, just relax, take a deep breath. That kind of worried me because I've heard of people in their 60s, in their 30s and 20s that have had heart attacks and strokes. No, I may be young to you, Ronald, but I'm not young in general. I'm going to be 45. That's, dare I say, am I middle aged? Like, people usually, when they used to see me with my daughter, they're like, oh, you don't look old enough to have a daughter. That old. I don't know if I'll get that anymore. I guess we'll see when I take her to college. Yeah, Christy. And I had my hysterectomy when I was 37. So 7 years ago. And, I pretty sure I had menopause after that. So I don't know really about how long that lasts or anything. I don't know. Oh, thank you, Midnight Madness. Like I said, we'll see when I take my daughter to college. She's 18. Oh, thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. Can I do a heart for it? Yay, I did a heart. Thank you. It's a super sticker. Yes. And I am so excited when I get my calendar on here of Cody. Well, there might be a picture in there of me and Cody, but the main thing is Cody. The hardest part of a calendar is deciding what pictures. I also thought about doing another calendar, not just a Cody, but like some of the beautiful these hikes I've done and the beautiful scenery. Like I really get excited about that. I thought about doing one of those calendars on there too because I just have so many. Yes, Merlin, it does. It does. It ruins a lot. Yes, Chris, thank you so much. You're so sweet. Just like the other person, I can't remember who that was already. Yes, Ronald, I'm just trying to figure out the best store because once I put the store on my YouTube channel, that's it. So I want to make sure that I'll actually make a little from the sales because that'll help me. But yeah, I've gone on these hikes and the beautiful views. I mean, I know anybody can go get a calendar that has like all this pretty scenery, but this is from my experiences, the pictures I took, and it's just the places that mean a lot because it's just so pretty. And North Carolina's pretty too. I just didn't feel like home. I mean, this I guess Tennessee is home for now. I mean, it feels like home, but I'm not a true Tennessean. I'm just a Midwesterner from Indiana. Dare I say a Hoosier? Oh, I hated those. I don't like being called a Hoosier. Yay, Midnight Madness. That's really great. I bet you're proud of your son too. And I am really proud of my daughter because I didn't know if she was going to go to college. I know she has a lot of anxiety too. So I didn't get to go to her graduation, but I still talked to her and I sent her graduation gifts. So yeah, Chris, it has different things on there, but I know a lot of people are interested in Cody because Cody's so cute. And he is. He's my buddy. Christy, I don't know. You know, she texted me, excuse me, she texted me like 2 weeks ago and she said she was so excited. She was at a forensics camp and she took pictures and she's like, I think I changed my mind because she said she wanted to do medical stuff. And then she went to forensic camp and she said she absolutely loved it and she wants to do something with forensics. Aw, thank you, angels in our midst. Aw, thank you. I appreciate it. And I am going to try really hard to go. I couldn't go to the graduation. I don't really know how we would have done that because my mom wanted to go and we have Yoda and we have Cody and we couldn't exactly leave them in a hotel room while we went to the graduation. So, but this time around we can take Cody because he is my daughter's dog. I just wonder how sad he gets when we leave too because he remembers her. Hi, Diana. Oh, that's nice, Christy. That's a good choice too. I push my daughter for that because she's so smart and she has the opportunity to go. She needs to go because, you know, I told her, you don't want to struggle like I do in life. And I told her I never once regret being a stay-at-home mom. That was my choice and that's what I wanted to do. But I didn't feel like when I, you know, just kind of fast went on my own and starting out with nothing, it's scary and I don't have a lot of work experience. So Yeah, he will. He definitely remembers her. But when we got Cody, remember, I tell people I had somebody that said something kind of rude to me before, not on here, but just out and about. And they had said, well, people shouldn't get dogs if they can't afford them. And I said, sometimes people don't ask for those dogs. Cody was my ex-husband, and daughter brought him home without asking. Well, they didn't bring him home, but they went, you don't go and look at a puppy and not get him. But I really didn't have a say in that. They just both went, and he wanted to get that puppy, so that's how it was. And I didn't, because I knew what was coming, and I knew it was going to be hard to take, two dogs. But we don't all ask for animals, and we don't know that they're not going to get sick later in life. Like Cody has never had anything until he got really sick last year. So sometimes things come up. I don't like judgy like that. And I guess I'm what you call quick-witted. I think that's what it's called. I don't really have to think about something. Something just comes out of my mouth right away, and I pretty much hush that up in somebody. But yeah, people are really good on judging. That's why I kind of put a comment on the video of the house I toured. For a couple people that left rude comments, I'm like, this is a tiny house and it's lived in. It's not going to be empty. And for the most part, everybody understands that. So, yes, Harley. I mean, I absolutely love Cody, but I didn't know what I was going to do, where I was going to be going. And honestly, Cody has cost me an apartment because I would have had to give him up and pretty much told him where they could go. Hi, Missy. Actually, Abby, Cody is really my support animal. He's like certified, and my doctor in Indiana had written a note and said Cody is supposed to be with me really 24/7. And when I moved down here, they don't value the doctor from another state. So that's why I didn't get an apartment. I could have got one if I don't have Cody, and I told them, shame on you. You guys make people choose between their animals and having a place to live. And there is no way Cody does any more damage than somebody's kids do. And I'm sorry, but that's the truth. And adults. And chihuahuas. Always picking on the big dogs. That's great. You can take him to work. I honestly think Cody would probably stress me out more if I took him to work, just because I guess people see Cody and they see that he is a golden retriever, and I get it. People are like, oh, they're so cute and they're the friendliest dogs, and then Cody growls at them. So I just tell people, he's my rescue dog from Indiana. He's from the Amish, and that's what I base it on. I said kids were mean to him. But yeah, I can't. People just want to come see him, but he doesn't like that all the time. Like if it's a stranger. And I honestly don't think Cody would ever bite anybody. Well, I don't know. When he's in the car, he's very protective. Well, Abby, that's what I feel like. I'm the support dog to Cody. Yeah, see, they did that in Indiana, all of that for me, and I came down here, and that's what I mean. It's like Tennessee is They just make up their own rules. I said, oh, okay, I see your little hick rule, and I'm sorry, but I wasn't. I was like, it says right on the side, it says you cannot discriminate against breed or weight. And I'm like, oh, I get it. You guys just make your own rules. I get it. I got it. But it was really upsetting because I think I was next on the list for the apartment. And I wanted to get it because I'm not going to lie. I would have been paying less and to have all that space. I mean, it's just like my mom's apartment, you know. It is nice to have room to move. I mean, I got a 100-pound dog and I live in less than 200 square feet. I'm going on almost 5 years of living like this. I mean, I wish, honestly, I could get like a park model one day. I feel like 400 square foot, that's still small to people, yes, but that is twice as big as this house. And just having how wide that house is, like this is a 9-foot wide. I'm sorry about that too, Angel. It's hard when our dogs go. And I love Cody to pieces, but I'll tell you what, the stress this dog causes me with his stress colitis, and I think after Cody passes, I think I'm going to take a little break from dogs. And I absolutely I love dogs. And maybe we'll see what place I'm in then, hopefully years down the road. But I think I'm just going to take a little break because they are very expensive. Heartworm and flea and tick and their food and the vet bills and the stress, But we'll see, hopefully he'll live many more years and maybe I'll be in a different spot. Hi, Linda. I can't believe I've been on here so long. I told you guys I like to come on here and talk. I think I just like to talk. I've been going bonkers because it's just so hot outside. Yeah, and I mean, Abby, it's the hard part because you lose your dog, but at the same time, it's like just the stress. Like Cody, he really gets me stressed. I'm telling you, I'm not just a worrywart. I have anxiety. There's a difference. And it stinks. Midnight Madness? Yeah, I love all animals, but I prefer dogs over cats. Just because, like my mom's cat, some of them, I guess some of them are different and can be like nuzzled and they want to come up and sit with you and you can love on them. And then there's other cats that just take off. And Yoda, I don't know, when I went over that day with Cody, Yoda was in the doorway. Yoda was in the doorway of my mom's apartment, and Cody was scared to go in. Yoda was being a bully. Cody was scared. We had to go put Yoda away so Cody could come through the front door. Okay, good night, Ronald. Thanks for coming in. Aw, thank you, Ronald. Have a good rest of your night. No, Harley, that is not a possibility. Not in this part of Tennessee anyway. Oh, what's that? Linda Luce and what is that? Linda Luce and a floating heart. That's cute. I did see that a second ago. Like I said, I may not do a video because I just don't have anything interesting right now. I can't. Could have showed you doing my fiasco with the propane tank. That's always fun. I am glad that Dollar General's 2 minutes away. So I just went down there, exchanged it. So you guys all know, well, that know me, know I'm not a big fan of propane. But I can come on and do lives. I have to go to the chiropractor too in Sevierville, so I have not been hiking because it's just too hot out. It's too, I get sick in this weather. So, all right, guys, I think I'm gonna get off here. I thought I'd just come on for like 20 minutes and it's already been 50. So this was fun, and there's 80 people in here. So maybe I'll do more spur of the moment live streams. I like to plan them as well, but we'll see. Uh-oh, what happened here? All right, I'm gonna get off here. I don't know what happened to the screen. I hope it didn't freeze. I can't see anything. All right, I'm gonna get off here. Thanks for coming in and keeping me company. All right, bye guys. I'll be back soon.